Hello my loves and welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment, and we're outside. We're actually out in Sigil, the City of Doors. That makes me very happy. I love Sigil. I love Sigil to bits. It's such a cool place. Righty-ho. I want to select you too, yeah. Come on then. Right, let's go and have a wander, shall we? Hello guys! You see a pale-faced dustman standing guard over the front gate. He is staring off across the city rooftops with a distant expression. As you approach, he turns to face you. Yes? He nods and waits. Yeah, I'm looking for someone named Farod. Ah! Farod is a collector. The man studies you for a moment. If you would wish to know more of him, I am told that Initiate Emmerich in the Gathering Dust Bar also seeks him. It may be that we can help you. Where is the Gathering Dust Bar? As one leaves the mortuary front gate, head south and west. It lies past the memorial. Thank you very much indeed, my good man. Hello, who's this? It's a dustman. You see a somber, pale-faced dust woman in black robes. She is staring into the distance and doesn't appear to notice you. She turns to face you. Yes? Yeah, my lost journal. She shakes her head. Okay, thanks for nothing. Yeah, Sigil is one of my favourite settings in all of D&D, quite frankly. It's something I am trying to get into my own D&D campaign because it's just amazing. Pox. Oh, we'll go and talk to him in a moment. I'm just going to have a wander first. I want to get as much of the map filled in as I can, which is part of how I play these games. I love these old-fashioned RPGs. I really, really do. And I kind of wish they still made them. Well, they kind of do still make them. If anyone's played Disco Elysium, it's very, very much inspired by this style of RPG. Let's talk to Pox, shall we? This cowled figure is hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. What little you can see is his chin, which is covered with stubble, and what appears to be a foul green and purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up to his chin. Greetings! The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence, then he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hi? Who are you? Pox am I. Hi. Okay. What are you doing? Yeah. Wait for the deaders, do I? Hi. Oh, he's going to keep doing that, isn't he? Deaders, corpses, why? Find the deader, take him through the gate, get some jink. Then again I wait. Hi. Through the gate, why? A deaders to a dustman, what coppers to a collector? Bring them the dead, they give you copper at the gate. They do. Hi, okay. Yeah, is it the only way? Hi, only deader or dustman go in gate, they do. You want Pox make you deader again? Again. Oh, so we can use him to basically kill us to get back into the mortuary. Yeah, thanks very much, Pox. Angry hive dweller, oh dear. Hello? You see a man in old, tattered clothes. As you approach him, he makes a detour to avoid you and keeps walking. Greetings. The man ignores you and begins to walk faster. Sir? He turns, glancing briefly to the right and left of you, as if looking to see if you have any friends with you. He draws a dagger. You'd best leave me be, or you'll be wearing this steel between your ribs. Very well then. Yeah, I don't want to start killing people willy-nilly at this point. A huge monument. There is no name or plaque identifying what it is honouring. It's going to be hard to tell in Oh, fuck! Whoa, what happened there? Hive thugs! Ah! I didn't notice them. Yeah. You better run. Yeah, not smart, my dear. Not smart. Oh, he's running away! What a coward! What an absolute coward! Yeah, bugger off! Ah ha 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 ha! Okay, what's he got? Copper earring, we'll take that. Why not? What an absolute bloody coward! Start something, can't finish it. Oh well. Let's see, what have we got? Where did he drop his loot? Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, what's he got? Bronze armlet. I'm sure we can make use of that. Where's Morty?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Morty was quite useful there, actually. A harlot. What fun. You see a tired-looking woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. The odour of cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud, and her face is covered with a mask of crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. Why don't you stay and chat with me a bit, love? I'd rather not. The woman looks coyly at you. Now you look to be blood who's lost something. Mayhap I can help you find it, Cutter. She smiles slightly. Oh? What good fortune! Oh, it's this Morte. What good fortune! We probably lost what we're looking for back at your kit, miss. No, I don't think we did. Actually, I'm missing a journal. Yeah, she seems confused. What are you about? I'm not missing anything, but I do have some questions. The woman frowns. I'm not a tout, she frowns, then rubs two fingers together. Unless you've got some jink to pay for me time. I can pay. For handsome bash... God, if the nameless one is what passes for handsome round here. For a handsome basher like yourself, she gives a wide smile, revealing a row of dirty teeth. 3 coppers will be enough to loosen me tongue. She licks her lips and then frowns. Other questions of a deeper chant will cost you more, though. Fine. Aye then. She slips the jink into her palm, where it promptly vanishes. Now, there are some things I wanted to know. Oh, we sort of know where to find Farod. Farod! Now that's one of the greater darks, love. If you wanted to know about that blood, that'll be thrice the coppers of a normal asking. Fine. She gives your coins a once-over, then shrugs and pockets them. What you be wanting to know about old Farod? At that price, anything you could tell me about him, yeah. She shrugs. Chant is he's a collector boss. Has a whole bunch of bloods in his shadow. Where can I find him? Now, no one knows for dead sure, but if I were to suggest a place, love, I'd say Ragpicker Square. Okay. Aye, a big old heap of rags and trash 3 blocks due west of the mortuary. All the collectors stake their kip there. Chances are Farad's got his kip there too. Thanks for the information. Mort, Chief, can you spot me some jink? It's been a long time, it has. I'm not even going to ask how you intend to accomplish this. The woman breaks in. It's twice the cost for the Mimir, or any other degenerate. Mimir? Mort. Mimir's a talking encyclopedia. That's me, Chief. I see. Well, don't sweat it, Mort. From the looks of her, I'm probably saving you from dying twice. Harlot, may a pox shrivel your innards. You have the stinking fashion sense of a goat herd, and you're twice as ugly.
It's all right.
Oh dear. Mort stares hypnotized as the harlot lets loose a stream of obscenities. At the end of the verbal avalanche, Mort is silent for a moment, then turns to you. Wow, Chief, got a few more taunts for the old arsenal. He turns back to the harlot who is catching her breath. I'm also in love. Leave. That's very good. Very good. Right, let's just have an explore. I mean, we can have a look at the wider map here. What's this? The open tomb? Angier's house. What's this? Shalandra's Kip. So there's lots of places we can explore around here. Lots of hive dwellers who are fairly nondescript at the moment. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. We maybe want to be a little bit careful in here. This brazier has long since run dry of oil. Only ashes remain in the bottom. You know tombs in D&D settings, ladies and gents. They are bad news. They are always bad news. So, yeah, we might want to save it before we do anything. Tombs have almost certainly always got undead in them, so we've got to be very careful. Pen's note. What's that? It's full, but we can read it. This note has been written with remarkable penmanship upon the finest parchment, Vaxis. If you are reading this, then you have undoubtedly failed in your task and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. The dustmen may be deluded, but they are not fools, and they will certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I've left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive, preferably in Ragpicker Square. The dustmen will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you have secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Farod is getting those bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the Dustman a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that stone-faced Dustman at the Gathering Dust Bar, Initiate Emmerich, I think the fool's name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farod's movements. See if you can find out how far along he is, and hinder his efforts until we know more about Farod's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Pen. Interesting. Okay, my inventory is full, so let's just have a look. What have we got anyway? We don't need to be carrying around all these bloody clubs. Okay, so how do we... Yeah, let's get rid of that. Ground. Morte. I don't know whether we still need that, to be honest. That can bugger off. We don't need that. We certainly don't need 2 knives. Let's get rid of that. We don't need all of these Dustman robes either. 1 set will do. Okay. Oh, you can actually wear that. That's cool, I suppose. What does it do? Does it do anything, or is it just... Let's have a look. Thick bronze bracelet is heavy, simple, and uninteresting. You can probably sell it to a local merchant for a bit of coin. Copper earring doesn't do anything, but we can put it on. Why not? Okay. I'm going to take this with us because this might be useful. Pen's note. We may be able to use it for something. The sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There is no lid. The exterior seems to be made of solid stone. Now that is interesting, isn't it? What could be in there, do you think? By the way, oh hello, Dabus. What are they doing? Oh, it's a Dabu. Oh, we shouldn't be bothering this guy. The Dabus are, in the lore, the Dabus are the servants of the Lady of Pain. And we'll be meeting the Lady of Pain later. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It is dressed in long flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Greetings! The creature turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. That's how the Dabus communicate. Morte, oh for the power's sake, piking Dabus. What's wrong? Morte, he's a Dabus. They speak in rebuses, those annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him. If we want to. An annoying bunch. My bet, they can speak, they would just rather piss off everyone else by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. What's a Dabus? Morte. Chant is they're janitors for the Lady of Pain, yeah. They float around breaking, fixing and patching up Sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies, Morte's size. You can swat them though, or the Lady of Pain will get upset, yeah. Lady of Pain, who's that? Morte, she runs this city. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant and she floats off the ground just like these guys. Morte nods at the Dabus, who is looking at you both. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice is run. Yeah. The Lady of Pain is the... how do I say it? She's the proprietress of Sigil. She keeps this city safe. She is immortal, omniscient, omnipotent, phenomenally powerful, and you don't even want to look at her, ladies and gents. If we see her, we're gonna run, alright? The Dabus waits patiently, its head tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize about its head, then they vanish and a question mark appears. Yeah, can Morte do it? Morte scoffs. I sooner be strained through a Tanari's bowels. A Tanari's a demon, by the way. Then unravel what these floating goat heads are trying to say. You want a translator? Find a Sigil native. I see. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. A series of symbols appear above the Dabus' head. It then bows and turns away. Farewell. Look at that! I like the fact the symbols are even registered. They even appear. There's another Dabus. They're very cool. I like the Dabuses very much. Lots of hive dwellers. Let's see what's going on in here. Yeah, we'll be learning a lot about the Lady of Pain. Well, not that much, because she is an eternal mystery. Angya, who's this? This man looks haunted. His eyes are half-lidded, as if he has had trouble sleeping, and his hair is long and unkempt. His beard is flecked with bits of dead skin and old bits of food. He doesn't seem to notice you as you approach. Ugh. The man glances up at the sound of your voice, and his slack expression vanishes. It looks like someone has lit 2 fires in his eyes. What be your business barging into me house? His eyes narrow and his teeth clench. Get, or I'll send you back to whatever grave you crawled from. Nah. Ooh. Yeah. Oh dear. The man's face turns blood red and he begins shouting, "Are you daft?" with a snarl he spits at your feet. You filthy scar-ridden dog. Off with you, or even the powers won't be able to save your hide. Farewell then. The man throws a parting shot at your back. You'd best never cross me door again, you wretched stinking bastard. Fine, it's fair enough. Wife of Anya, can we talk to her? This woman looks to be in her middle years, and her hair has streaks of grey running through it. Lines of worry crisscross her face. As she sees you, she seems torn between asking you to leave and calling for the man at the table. Greetings. You'd best leave, for I call me husband. He won't take kindly to you having barged your way into our home. Oh dear. Farewell. Yeah, for the time being, we'll leave these guys. We'll come back. We will be coming back. There, that's a way into the further city, I do believe. But we'll explore this area first. Just keep an eye out for the Lady of Pain. She sort of floats around randomly, so you want to be quite careful. Dustman, Hive Dweller. What's this place? Oh, hello. Vines with black leaves. The stems look extremely sharp. Okay. The Post. This filthy-looking corpse is in sad shape. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, the stains run from rotten fruit to mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into its body, and several notices have been nailed into its chest, back and head. Oh, examine the corpse. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You'd guess that this zombie is frequently used as target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in the skin, some of the tears in the skin still have some rocks and bits of glass lodged in them. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. Try out the cobblestone. You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull it out of the corpse's head. Traces of brain matter and rotting flesh slowly drip from it. It looks like whatever was in its head turned to ooze long ago. Examine the other notices. A number of leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked to his back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One on his chest looks like an official notice, and another appears to be some sort of want ad. Alright. To those Hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most honourable and generous sigil government, inquire forthwith at Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats. Bounties paid, copper given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat, dog or fiend tail accepted. Office several streets south and west of Mortuary Gate in Lower Hive. Ask for official inspector in charge, the respected Phineas T. Lort. That's brilliant. So he's basically a walking advertisement, like a walking billboard. That's really cool. Dustman, they're everywhere. Bane the Sender. Let's talk to him. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him, and unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently as you approach. He looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice. "Craddock, good sir?" "What?" Bane the Sender. His hopeful expression dies as he studies your face. "1,000 apologies, good sir, if I have given offence." He gives a slight bow. "I am called Bane the Sender, third child of Die Bane the Sender. I am one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Senders." Yeah, no apologies. You haven't offended me yet. 1,000 apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter. But I seek Craddock, an overseer in the Hive. Bane looks like he is in pain, but alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. "Could it be you have heard of such a man?" "I'm sorry, I haven't." Bane gives a deep sigh. "I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet fortune has chosen not to favour me." There you go. Yeah. Bane's face lights up like a lantern. Oh, fortunate day for Bane and the House of Senders. Any assistance you could provide would be most welcome. If you find this Craddock and pass along the message, I'll see to it you are paid for your troubles. What's the message? Bane recites the message almost like a mantra. The shipment must be incursed by the 3rd day or there will be a penalty. Bane frowns. I am told that Craddock will know the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I'll pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him? He is said to be a giant of a man, stern features, that he is an overseer in one of the high marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir. Okay, Bane bows. Thank you, good sir. Should fortune favour you, and you are able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to it that your efforts are rewarded.
Updated my journal.
Will do. Will do. There's the vines with black leaves again. Dust people. Lots of them. Quentin, hello. Who are you? Ooh, this obelisk features rather widely. You've got it's quite significant, this thing. Death of names. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side, as if cradling a small child. The dustman's eyes slide over you. Name. The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name, no name. Can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died.
Updated my
What?
journal.
Given a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of names, death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith, then the walls of the area. Buried many names here. Death of names has. Tell me a name. I'll show its grave. Oh, hello. Let's say Dianara. His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning names at inhuman speed. He then points at a section of the wall. Buried. Yeah, examine the spot he's pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone in tiny cramped writing is the name you requested. It is almost lost beneath the sea of names around it. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. We'll come back to that, obviously. The obsidian wall has thousands of names carved into it. The obsidian monument has names carved into it. Sevtai. This woman's face looks broken and she is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She's cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument, at the names there. Oh, she's mourning. Get your back. The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What you want of Sevtai? What's the matter? What's wrong? Those Chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. No sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men. Chaos men, a faction, they say, is what they are, is an adult bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Yeah, who are these Chaos men? They're a hive gang, a bunch of adult sods that call themselves the Starved Dogs Barking or some such balmy nonsense. Their actions, if you wish, I can see the matter is rectified. If 3 deaths they cause, and 3 deaths shall these starved dogs suffer. A copper earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book, Jig. I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Go out the south gate, spireward from here, then walk around the block until you comes to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sixth sky. There's the starved dogs they are.
Updated my journal.
Okay, we've got lots of quests at the moment. Lots of quests. The man before you looks to be of middle-aged, of height and years. He is stout, with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Yeah, what is it? It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split the stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye, Quentin smiles ruefully. The Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him, and on the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter, they do their best. Can rarely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew them. Nothing more. Yeah, the dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument. Aye, they scratch them on this rock and scratch them on the walls in this place too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. The dusters have more care for the living. Aye. You know about the dustman mourners that come to this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see, they're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without them asking to mourn some poor living Burke for you. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter. He shrugs. Might want to put the question to him. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Yeah. You mean come back from the dead? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still considering the planes go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. Yeah, cheers. Okay. Ingress, that's a cool name. Hive Thug. Oh, I'd be careful if I were you guys. I mean, we are quite strong at the moment. And we're doing a fair old bit of damage with that thing, I've got to say. Inventory, use. There we go.
Damn. I'm hurt.
Uh-oh. Oh, bollocks. If we don't run, he's going to get hurt. We're going to get killed. With any luck, we can lose him. Oh, no. Leave him be, that's the angry one. We don't want to talk to him if we can help it. Oh, bollocks. Or maybe we can take one of them down. Or maybe not. Oh dear. Let's use another bandage if we can. Use, okay. Oh dear, we don't have a great deal in terms of healing. Use. There we are. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, that's it, Morte. You give them what for. Hey, one of them's dead.
Done.
What's he doing? They're almost all dead. Oh, what was that? That was a crit. That was a critical hit. Yay! Oh, you bloody coward. Hey, come here. Look at him running away. Absolute damn coward. Fine, come on, man. Let's leave him be for now.
Maybe I could see something I'm not.
Anna. Oh, she's a tiefling or something. Interesting. I like tieflings.
What?
They're sort of half human, half demon creatures. What have we got? Dirty rat charms. It's not all that really, to be honest. What about you? Have you got anything worth picking up? Nope, apparently not. Let's talk to Anna.
Dusty's lost one of the deaders.
It does, doesn't it? You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off! Greetings, the girl ignores you. Who are you? The girl sneers and then makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off, you clueless sod. Oh no. Aye, and what is it you want? I can't help but notice that you have a tail. Do I now? The girl looks at her tail. So I do. And here I was thinking that it was a trick of me eye. My, aren't you a sharp cutter? She bares her teeth. Why don't you piss off to whatever hole you crawled out of and just leave me be? Me nor me tail is for trade, you jig. Alright, it's just as well neither you nor your tail are for sale. You couldn't squeak out a living with them anyway. Oh, Mort, don't start stuff. What are you about, you blighter? Say it again. He didn't say anything, but I'm still curious. Why do you have a tail? The girl's eyes narrow to slits. Are you daft? Can it be that you're dumber than stone, or mayhap you're the power of ignorance? May the Dabus brick you over and make you a street. Look. She's a tiefling, Chief. They got some demon's blood in him, and that makes him paranoid and defensive. Nice tail, though. Shame it's plastered on such an ugly body. Whoa now! Anna, you better latch your bone box, you foul-mouthed Mimir, before I splits it from your jaw, jig. Continue. Mort, why don't you try and split my jaw, chit? All I'm hearing is a lot of chatter from some hive trash. Throw a punch, I dare you, I'll bite your legs off! Enough. Anna, aye, that's right, leash him Mimir, tard, or I'll bury him with this body, jig. Fine, look. Can you tell me where I am? You're lost, but you're about to find trouble. Make yourself lost somewhere else, Bubba. Yeah. I'm looking for someone named... Oh yeah, I'm missing a journal. She looks at you strangely. Nay, I've seen nothing like that, I haven't. That's interesting. Looking for someone named Farad? Oh, I might. I might say more if you sweeten the question, aye. She clicks her tongue and rubs two fingers together. Jink, jink, aye. Jink, jink? She means money. Oh, aye. She glances at Mort, then shrugs. What the skull said. Hard coin. Alright, how much? How much is it to know, aye? She studies you, then folds her arms. Come on, I haven't got all day. Turn on the charm. How about 10? If your information's good enough, it could be more. Aye, alright then. She pockets the money. It's gone so quickly, I've no idea where it vanished to. Look for him in the alley spireward from the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary, aye? Thanks. Cheers, Anna. I quite like Anna, she's kind of cool. We've got to be quite careful. Do we have a level up yet? Not enough experience to level up, no. There's a high thug there. There's two of them. We've got to be very careful, actually. Don't necessarily want to attract their attention as of yet, if I can help it. Okay. Tactics mode.
What's up, Chief?
Okay. We do have to be quite careful. We are quite fragile. There's a Dabu again. Vines with black leaves. Yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they? What's that all about? Yeah, if you want to piss the Lady of Pain off, attack the Dabus. She doesn't like that.
Done. And
she will come for you, basically. Which is not good. Okay. There's Ingress again. We'll chat to her, I think. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is dishevelled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted, like wax exposed to a great heat.
Updated my journal.
What is it you want, me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she is saying. You wanted me to leave? Not leaving this city, so I'm not. I can't. Tried. It's not a city, it's a prison to everywhere. Everywhere? There's worlds, there's her eyes gleam madly, plains that be sinking sands, fields, thirsty nettles be, sightless worlds where your limbs are given life and hate, cities of dust whose people are dust and whisper ash, the house without doors, the twilight lands, the singing winds, the singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears and shadows, the terrible shadows there be. She's right, she's absolutely right, the plains are basically infinite, and they meet here, in Sigil. Where are these places? Where's them places? She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing to the cityscape. There's all here be. Doors here to everywhere. Doors? You not knowing this? She squints at you and her teeth start chattering. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice-cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does, and with this key they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal. All eager to take you someplace else, they steal you away. She raises the lump of her right hand, and sometimes that's on the other side. What's on the other side takes part of you as a tithe. Yeah, what are these keys? The keys number as many as the doors of this city. Every door a key, every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again as if she is cold, and a key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail held between your second and fifth fingers, a thought 3 times, then thought once in reverse, or it may be a glass rose. And these are all keys that open these doors. Yes, her teeth start chattering as she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Can't leave. Can't leave. How did you get here? She seems to calm slightly and her eyes take on a 1,000-league stare. Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tune by a glade with 2 dead trees and that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees, showed me the city on the other side. I stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried. She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried. All doors here lead to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals. Some a purpose, some a accident, none of them right. Can't find a way back. There must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even leave here, this square. And there, the place of death behind the gate waits for me. She points at the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in this city. You can't go anywhere. What do you mean? Anything could be a door. Any arch there, any door here could be a portal. Don't know the key? Could get us sent to another horrible place. Her teeth start chattering again. Got to stay away from the closed spaces. All could be doors, could have a key on me, and I not be knowing it. Yeah, you're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal. Not unreasonable. In Sigil, that's exactly what it's like, ladies and gents. Like she says, any closed space, it could be a portal, and you might have the right key on you by accident. Drinking coffee, by the way. She nods, her teeth clench, her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid of this? She squints. Since the last time I walked through the last portal. The place where my hand, she stops. Since my 10th turning. I'm in me 4th, 10th turning that now. Her teeth begin chattering. 30 years. You haven't walked through any door for 30 years? Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. If you got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. Yeah. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They are moving around inside her mouth, her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. They rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against one another. Ah! What? She hisses at you. Only takes one portal you stepped through at accident to drive the fear into you. I went through thrice 10, lost my hand, burnt my flesh, lost my sense. She looks at her feet. No more, no more. Yeah, if I can find some means to help you, I will.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, if we can find a way back for her, then we'll help her, obviously. But yeah, that's something we've got to be careful of, actually. Because any door we pass through that we have the right key for, we will actually travel to some other place or point in the plains. It could even be like one of the hells or something like that. Right, my dears, we've had a bit of a wander around this area. When we come back, we'll explore a little bit deeper. Until then, my dears, bye-bye!